Okay, welcome to Tea Friday. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hype, all that good stuff. Also, anybody who buys today's extended will be entered in the chance to win a free love reading. Or if you don't have love, we'll see what's coming for love. And then I'm giving away 3 free extendeds. And also, anybody who donates from now until Friday, even if it's just $1, I'm going to enter you into the contest too. So you can have a chance to win. So, um, I want to talk to you guys about like this, what I thought was a balloon that I've seen. I posted a video of it the other day, but I just think it's weird because I researched it, and I guess there was like a pilot who's seen something similar. But anyway, before I forget, we talk about that. I want to announce the people who won last week's. Okay, so the person who won the free reading is Christine C. Okay, you paid through Cash App, and then Noel S. won an extended. You paid through Vimo. Claudia V. Cash App, and then Carrie S. Cash App. So those 3 won extended, and then the reading winner is Christine C. Okay. But anyway, if you go to my shorts here on YouTube, my shorts videos, you'll see this object. I thought it was a balloon. It looked like a silver balloon. It was just floating along. And I was like, what in the hell is that? I'm like, okay, this kind of looks like maybe it's a balloon. But then all of a sudden it went up and down real fast. Like you can see in the video I posted that it wasn't floating when it did that. And there's no way in hell that a balloon can do that. Okay. So I started researching it. And come to find out there was a pilot who's seen something similar, because if you look at it, there's one point when it moves, it looks like a number 1 sign. So at first I was like, okay, well maybe it was like a 1-year-old's birthday and it's like the number 1, but apparently not. Okay, because there was a pilot, I was reading like a Fox News article, he's seen the same thing, and they were saying it looked like a cylinder, but I guess when it turns a certain angle, it'll look like a number 1 digit. So I just think it's crazy. And it says here, unlike typical balloons that drift with the wind, these objects are often reported bouncing or changing altitude instantly. And then it says, reports frequently describe a metallic or silver finish that mimics the look of a balloon or a party balloon. And then it says, pilots have reported silver cylindrical objects hovering at altitudes above 3,500 feet, that lack any visible wings, tails, or engines. And then it says, the number 1 shape you are describing is known as a visual UAP. Reports often refer to a cylindrical tic-tac shaped object. When seen at an angle or as it tilts, a silver cylinder can easily resemble a vertical digit or a number 1 sign. And then it says, the behavior you witnessed, initially appearing like a drifting balloon and then performing rapid vertical maneuvers, is a hallmark of many unresolved UAP cases. And then there's an article you can click on from like Fox News. So it's crazy because I have been talking about the light beings, and I was like, well, maybe they're like visiting, I guess. I don't know. I know it sounds crazy. I'm not going to say for sure that's what it is, but anyway, I posted the video if you want to go check it out. But usually if I'm seeing some shit like that, somebody watching has already seen it or is gonna see it. Okay? So, because like I said, a lot of dreams, visions is things that I'm supposed to like tell you guys about. So anyway, back to the Tea Friday. Okay? And I'm also going to add in the May 1st 1920s flower ritual that brings in like abundance from last week, for those of you who didn't get it. So I'll add that in the extended. And then the numbers that they were giving me is 444, 333, 1111, and then 911. And these are some names that they told me. Anita, Randy, Randall, Miriam, Carla, Calicia, Michael, Kim, Gwyneth, Jack, Latrell, Cassandra, Maurice, Kevin, Jerome, Frank, Sarah. Okay, and then these are the things that they told me. Childhood lover. So some of you guys are about to run into like a childhood lover. Somebody you haven't seen since childhood, whether it was like 10 and under, or like teenage, somewhere in there. And then it says you're driving them crazy. So somebody's like, you're driving them crazy. And then it said, they told me new lover wants to help you. So there could be like a new love enter your life. That is going to be like real helpful to you. And then they gave me this song by the Scorpions, and it's called Wind of Change. And so you may want to go Google that. And I looked up the meaning of that video, and it says it represents a message of peace and reconciliation, because it was like after the war, and I think they tore down the wall or something. So there could be somebody that you were kind of like at war with, and you're like about to make peace and reconcile with them. And then they showed me hawk. So some of you guys could be seeing hawks. I know I've seen some here at my house, but you guys could be seeing them too. And then it says a familiar animal is showing up. So some of you guys could be fixing to encounter a familiar. If you don't know what a familiar animal is, go research it. It's an actual animal that's like sent to you from your guides and your ancestors. Okay, it's like a spirit animal. And then they told me, now this is quite disturbing. So some of you guys had something happen to either your home or your vehicle, and that was done purposely. So there was somebody who's sabotaging either a vehicle or your home. So if something's recently, like in the last 30 days or something went wrong with a car or at your house, something in your home, it was actually sabotaged. It wasn't like it just miraculously happened on its own. Like, no, there's somebody that's close to you that comes to your house or has access to you. This isn't like a stranger. This is somebody who you think you can trust, and you've allowed them around you. And they've done something. For some of you, they haven't done it yet, but they're planning it, okay? So those are some things that they told me. I'm trying to decide, like, so for the ancestors message and the extended, I have like these Shango cards, the Orisha decks. I think I'm just going to use them and have them like reveal exactly who it is that done that, instead of doing an ancestor message, because they're the ones warning you anyway about this. So if you're somebody who's had that happen to you, that's what this is. Okay, I'll pull from the Orisha tarot deck, because those cards are different than just regular tarot. They come with a book, and they explain like to the T, like what's going on around you. So I'll use them and ask that question. I'm also going to pull on money and finances for the month of May. So if you have like your own career, you just want to know about your money, you're worried about that or something. There's also somebody watching you're worried about, because you're like behind on bills, they're telling me. And you're like transitioning to a new job, something like that. And so you're worried that you're not going to be able to like make ends meet. They're telling me to tell you it's going to be okay. Like, somebody's either going to help you pay those back bills, or you're going to get a job like in time, and it's going to work out. Okay. Because there's somebody who's watching. I just heard that you're worried about that. Like, you're thinking that you're fixing to get like evicted, or some bills shut off. There's going to be something that comes through. Okay. And then they gave me, I don't know what the hell this means. Just before dawn. Just before dawn. So you may witness something just before dawn. Matter of fact, let me just Google this. Let's see what this means. What does just before dawn mean spiritually? Okay, I have to put the ly at the end. Okay, let's see. Just before dawn symbolizes the peak of struggle or emotional darkness right before a major breakthrough, representing hope, divine intervention, and the necessity of enduring trials to reach transformation. It is an archetypical, egostrophical moment where darkness feels strongest, yet divine light and redemption are already emerging to replace fear with clarity, hope, and divine timing. The darkest moment proves that a solution or breakthrough is near, urging patience and trust rather than despair. This transition from night to day signals a move from unconsciousness or ignorance to divine illumination and new life. Similar to the promise of sunrise, this moment signifies that no matter how deep the struggle, God's light will inevitably prevail. And then it says, hidden workings. It represents a time when spiritual forces are working behind the scenes, often in our darkest hours. And then it says, in the wisdom Kabbalah perspective, it represents transition from the concealment of divine light judgment into the revelation of mercy, often marking the post-potent time for spiritual work. And then it says the phrase serves as a reminder to hold on during challenging periods, trusting that the sunrise of a new beginning is guaranteed. Okay, so see, that does confirm. There's somebody watching, and you are like, you're living in fear because you don't know how you're fixing to make it. And all of a sudden, boom, just when you think that you're screwed, something steps in. It's a divine intervention. There's also guides who are like working behind the scenes to help you. Okay. And like I said, there's also something about like a new lover that is coming into your life that's going to be like really helpful. Okay. So there's something about that just before dawn. So it's like just in the dark and then boom, the light comes. Okay. So like, yeah. So listen, like to when they tell you weird shit like that, like go Google it. Also get into the habit of, when you see certain birds or certain like wildlife, go Google what they mean spiritually, because those are messengers. Okay. Maybe I should go Google what the hell it means when I see a floating silver. Like, what are they trying to tell me? I don't know. Go watch that video. And like I said, it really looked like a floating balloon until all of a sudden it went up and down real fast. I'm like, oh, okay. That's not just a damn balloon. And I was on the phone with my friend. I was like, what the hell is this? And she's like, what? I'm like, there's this thing floating. Like, it was really weird. I had to cut the audio out because you could hear the whole audio. Like, I turned the volume off on the video so you couldn't hear, because I was like talking shit, and then she was talking about something else to like, I think her kid on the phone, so to in the background, so I had to cut the volume off. But I was like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is that? And then I was like, this is weird. I was like, it looks like a balloon. I was like, oh, wait a minute, it's not a fucking balloon. When it went like up and down, it was really weird. Anyways, they told me to use these cards today. Oh, well, they flew out. Self-indulgence, focus on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. Oh, these came out together. Interesting. Engagement ring, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, unit, or union. Why did I say unit? Maybe somebody has something with the unit. So maybe there was something that went on with like a unit in your home or your AC unit. Something about unit, because if I'm mistaken, nothing's by accident. So there could be somebody who wants to give you an engagement ring, but there could be some type of well, this does say self-appreciation, so it doesn't have to be just self-indulgence, like knowing your self-worth. There could be something about knowing your self-worth that gets you this engagement ring. Like somebody, you know, is going to want to be engaged to you because they see your value. Maybe you seeing your value will make them see your value. And then girl talk, time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, having fun. It's funny because I just said I was on the phone with my friend talking about a damn UFO. So some of you guys could be single and what you don't see coming. No, having your self-worth and moving on and being single and being happy could be what brings in this like engagement. You notice how it's like when you never want to be in a relationship. I just seen 1444. So like I said, there's something about 444. That's when love comes, is when you don't want it. It's kind of like when you can't find something and then you go buy another one because you can't find that one, and then boom, the one you couldn't find is there. It's the frequency of like not looking or not chasing that, and then it just shows up. So some of you guys can go from single to engaged. Talking. Okay, so there's something about talking. Interested, conversing, more awaited messages arrive, text, call, email hovering. It's funny because that thing was hovering. So there's somebody here where you're going to be doing a lot of talking to them. Like they can't, wow. What the hell? Okay. This is weird. Okay, this is too coincidental. Like there's no coincidence. What the hell is the chance that engagement ring and wedding rings are on top of each other together? Okay, so that's very fucking interesting. It says union, wedding, married, soul connection, eternal love, everlasting promise. Somebody wants to marry your ass. So some of you guys are going to be getting married. Okay, we're definitely going to have to pull on that. Because some of you guys are fixing to get engagement ring and then you're going to be married. Okay, so somebody sees your value. You could be talking to one of your friends about like about your heart being healed. Because somebody did some bullshit here. It says heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. And then oh, so this is why, if you guys watch my Tea Fridays, I want you to comment, which I want you to comment anyways, because it helps circulate the video. So I thank you ahead of time. Those who can't donate or buy the extendeds, just hype the video and comment, even if it's like anything. Okay. But anyway, I told you, like, anyway, you guys notice I never use these like on a Tea Friday. I don't know if I ever have, or I don't use these a lot anyway. There's somebody here who is wanting to sabotage something, okay? And I told you it's like in your home or your car. There's somebody who literally is trying to sabotage something within your home or in your vehicle. So ask yourself, is there something that's went wrong? Like maybe you thought you had a flat tire. Well, come to find out it was slashed. Or maybe something went out in your home. Come to find out it was actually done purposely by somebody you was allowing around your space. And you could think maybe it's a friend. Maybe you think that this is like a friend or a roommate or a family member or a lover, and you think you can trust them. Maybe you're telling them all your business, you know, and come to find out there's somebody stabbing you in the back, sabotaging you. Because this says sabotage, rebuilding, integration, repetitive, persistent, working on it. But I'm telling you, it's the sabotage energy, and it's a shocking attack. Like, I feel like you're going to be very shocked when you find out who this is. Okay? Because they already told me before I even got on here to write it down. And then now it's coming out in the cards. Confirming. Okay? So I'm going to pull on this in the extended, and I will get down to the damn bottom of this. If this is a friend, family, or a lover, at least that much. And then I'll pull some sign cards and see what like the top signs are. Okay, I'll ask for their sun signs too, so there's no confusion on that. But there's something shocking that you're gonna find out. You're gonna be like, are you fucking kidding me? You know, like, you think you could trust somebody and they were doing that. And then it says mirroring each other, self-image, relationships, reflect our wounds, introspection. And then the Grim Reaper. The relationship is over, no second chances, grow and transform your life. Okay, so there could have been a relationship that you had with somebody, and you guys, the only reason you were in each other's lives was to mirror back to each other like what you needed to heal. Okay, and that's over. So this is like a past relationship here. They're telling you to get over that. Stop dwelling on it. Don't expect it to come back. So think of somebody you know who you ended things with, and there was like a bunch of mirroring going on. Okay. Oh, wow. These three all came out together. So somebody's heartbroken over this. guess that's why the energy is coming out. It's either you or them. Maybe you needed to hear that. Maybe you're waiting for this person to come back and Spirit's like, no, get over it. Like, you know, as hard as it is to let this person go, it's time to move on. And the reason it's time to move on is because there is somebody else coming that wants to marry you, okay? And you're going to understand why everything happened the way that it did. But it says many options, decisions, unconventional, string along, one night stand. So this could have been somebody who was keeping you as an option. And then heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, mourning. And then photograph, looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgic, making new memories. So this, I feel like it's this person who's heartbroken. Maybe you were at first, and now they're feeling it. They're looking at your photos, thinking about you, crying. Oh, good Lord. Breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandon. Competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. And then snake, keep a positive mindset, manifest exactly what you want. Okay. So you guys got somebody here. You guys are like going to step into this abundance energy. Okay. And you need to be careful because there's somebody here who's working behind your back. Okay. It could have been somebody you separated from. But then it says competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, the other woman. So I do feel like there's somebody you broke up with. Maybe it's the third party that's out to get you. There's somebody here who feels like they're in competition with you, and it could be over an ex or something like that. Or maybe you start dating somebody and it's their ex. Because there's two energies here. There's this backstabbing energy, and then there's this other energy. Okay, I guess we'll pull on both of them because it's meant to be. We're gonna piece together who Psycho Sallies are, I guess, together. What was that flipped? Healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and life, self-love, self-care, being happier. Yeah, you guys are like making healthier choices. And this could be pissing people off because you know, in order to do that, you have to cut people off. You can't take toxic shit with you. And then it says, watching, looking, stalking, perception, focusing out, take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing hand, gambling. So there's somebody who's watching you, okay, and they're not showing their hands, and they're thinking about taking a risk. So there's somebody who's like holding their cards close to their chest. They're stalking you, watching you. I think that's enough of these cards. We do have at the bottom, paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, enjoying each other. The not enough is in reverse, so you are enough, okay? And so those of you who are thinking you're not getting love or, you know, that's not your story, it is. And then Cupid's arrow. So there is somebody new coming in. Yeah, after a separation. So some of you guys are leaving behind and there's new coming. Somebody's going to end up marrying your ass, and it's like when you least expect it. I'm also hearing this is somebody who doesn't normally want marriage or something like that, but there's something about you. They told me to breast out these oracles today too, and I don't never use these in extended Friday teas. So let's see what the heck they're talking about. That song keeps playing in my head. Go listen to that. It's by the Scorpions. Winds of Change. It's like, take me, I don't know the words, to the something morning by the something light. Anyway, and it's crazy because I heard the song before I went to sleep, and then I forgot all about it. And then when I was like channeling what to write down, they brought it to my attention again. So there is somebody you guys could be reconciling with because it talks about peace and reconciliation. Oh, okay. So look, You're being observed. That's interesting. I wonder if this is a person or one of these aliens or a guide or something. Because look how it's like you're looking into the sky. You hear the train? It's like beep. Fork in the road. So there's somebody watching you. You're trying to make a choice. Maybe this person's trying to make a choice on you. There's a monkey, and that's not a goat, but to me it looked like a goat. Then we have a fox. Happy, happy. There's also something here about like if somebody chooses you, that they'll know that you are the one that's going to like make them happy. Flexible. You know, this flexible card, it's probably one of the stray cats. This flexible card talks about the need to not always be right. So maybe that will make you happier if you are in a relationship or something. And it's like you don't always have to be right. You need to learn to be like more flexible with somebody. Or like if you are meeting a new person, you're going to have to learn to be more flexible in that situation. Yeah, and then we have exchanging gifts. So this is somebody you're going to be exchanging with, okay? Exchanging energies. And that's what I was like kind of rambling on about the other day in my video to people, because I was at one point guilty of this. I didn't understand energy exchange. So the way that the matrix works, because we do live in a matrix, everything's an energy exchange. So if you're just constantly taking and not giving back, then you're hurting yourself, because then nobody's going to give to you. Okay. So I was explaining that with like, always make sure you like comment or like or hype, do whatever you can, because when you're taking, like, you know, you're receiving information from that reader, or even if it's an educational video, whatever it is, it's something that you're watching to help you or to learn about or to hear about. So you give back. Okay. And that's in any situation, not just YouTube or whatever. It's in everyday life. So it's an equal give and take, but it's a blessing to you. And then it's a blessing to that person. But there's somebody here that's coming in that's going to be exchanging energy with you. Okay. And it's going to be like a gift. Yeah, Treasure Island. It's coming towards you. So see, it's like when you are flexible and then you give an equal give and take, you help those who help you, then this comes in for you. And then it's like a win-win situation for everybody. But there's some type of treasure coming towards you guys, and it may be coming in slowly. Okay? But it's going to make you very happy here. Wow. Okay. So there is some good shit coming for y'all. Okay. You guys have a change of luck here. There's a shift. I mean, we have happy, happy, Treasure Island, exchanging gifts, and then serendipity. I love when this card comes out because it's unexpected. This is like the lottery type shit, you know, because it's unexpected. It's like you're just going on about your everyday life, and then all of a sudden, boom, your luck changes. Serendipity is finding something amazing that you didn't expect to find. Okay. And it's funny that she's floating in the air. Okay. So there's something about that. Me seeing that thing floating, it's like a coming of whatever this is. There's something good coming for y'all. And then we have time to go and why. Okay. So see, you guys are, yeah, orphaned reversed. Somebody abandoned you, and you don't understand why somebody had to go, because it says time to go and then why. So some of you guys are like at an ending. You're at this crossroads and you had to leave, or somebody left you and you don't understand it, and you could be very hurt. So Spirit's like trying to tell you, like, look, the reason we allowed that person to do that is so that this can come in. And when all this starts coming in, you're not going to give a shit about everything else that happened. Okay? Like you could care less about this. Okay? It's like, it's the serendipity. Like everything just falls into place. But you can also see here, there's like a book with wings. Now, this book doesn't talk about this card, like what I'm about to tell you, but this is like a soul contract. A lot of things you don't understand that happen in life is because of a soul contract. You have from the time you're born till die, you put people in situations in your soul contracts, okay? And you don't really understand it till later on, but you were led to go somewhere, okay? And you could be asking yourself why, like, why did that person do this to me? Okay, it's because it was their time to leave, so something else could come in. Yeah, look, not for you, and come to the edge. You guys took a leap of faith, or you're about to get the hell out of something. I feel like most of you already have gotten out of it. You took a leap of faith because you knew it was time to go, and you knew it wasn't for you. Like, you knew that situation, like, was not for you. So it's all making sense, okay? So some of you guys were led to leave a situation that wasn't for you. It's because something else is coming. Yeah, and they want you to be at peace about this, okay? They don't want you to freak out. They don't want you to... Yeah, look. Look at this. Wow. Okay, this is why. Because here they come. So you have building blocks. There's also the number of wealth. So you're building something. But this masculine energy is here coming in to build something with you. Okay. So it doesn't matter whether it's male or female. There's somebody coming in, a new beginning, that wants to build with you. This is somebody who wants to like marry you, build a life with you, create with you. Others of you, you're also creating something with the creator. Okay. So there's this energy of creating something. Keep doing that because it's going to be successful. Yeah, buy the book, The Elephants. The ancestors are helping you. But you see how there's 3 of them? So it's like a family. Some of you guys are going to come together with somebody, have a family with them. Wow, the fates. This is fated, and then TikTok came out. Wow. Oh, wow. Look at this shit. And then new life is down here at the bottom. So you guys are about to have a completely new life. It's going to be like transformed. But look, the fated. So this is fated. This is a fated connection, fated event. And then we have TikTok. It's all playing out in divine timing. I do feel like I'm getting like the evil eye energy. Like there's people that are going to be jealous of this. Oh my goodness, you cannot believe what just came out. Look at this, the yin. So this is the perfect match, yin and yang. Okay, so I'm going to pull on these two, and we're going to ask more about this person coming in, because there you guys are coming together. So this is a soulmate. I just seen 333, three threes. So some of you guys could have like a kid together too, because 1 + 2 is 3, and 3 is the kid energy. So I'm going to ask about that relationship there. This is a divine connection. And then going to the sea is in the reverse. Because right now, you don't know where the hell you're going. You kind of have your head down. You're like, you know, you don't know where God's taking you. You're just drifting along. But there's a face watching you. But this is in the reverse. So this means you are going to understand why you were moved out of certain situations. Okay? And you're no longer going to be like sad and all that water energy. So I guess that's why they had me use these cards today. I was just looking at to see what, oh, the land of milk and honey is down here. Yeah, look at that. Milk and honey. So a lot of blessings coming in. I did see the unfinished symphony. There could be somebody who feels like they have unfinished business with you. Okay. It could be a Leo that feels like they have unfinished business with you. A Libra. That's another Sag. An Aries. The damn Virgo. Capricorn. The damn Virgo. The damn Virgo. Okay, Virgo. And then the damn Aquarius. I'll just start calling them all damn, but no, we gotta stick with the damn Virgo. Then we got Libra again. Capricorn, which is the Hermit, which always reminds me of the damn Virgo. Heavy damn Virgo here. We do have a Taurus. Capricorn. And then Sagittarius. A few more. Sagittarius again. And then Cancer. Okay. We got Scorpio at the bottom. So those could be some heavy signs that are in your energy. Damn, that Virgo was trying to take over the reading, weren't they? I hate that song. Take me to the something, something, something. I don't even know what the damn words. Okay, let's see. These are just some clues of who people could be in your energy. Wow. What'd I tell you? First card out, new lover. It's whoever this yin-yang energy is. And then wants you to win. Aw, so this new person wants you to win. And then we have woman with light skin. So there could be, you could be this woman or man with light skin, or this person coming in. There's somebody in your energy who has light skin. Lives in a house. So somebody has their own home. Ancestor signs. Okay. And then it says entity attachment. So your ancestors are trying to give you like signs that there could be like an entity around you or something. There's somebody who has a truck. So the person who has the entity attachment could be driving a truck. Somebody who lives alone. And then we have age 20 to 30. You were them. Gym, yoga, bodybuilder, karate, etc. Restaurant. Age 30 to 40. Boss wants to sleep with you. And then boss bitch. Wow. So you could be coming together where you both are bosses. Like they're a boss, you're a boss. You both can own businesses. Age 40 to 50. Van, SUV, and then evil eye. So there could be somebody who has an SUV or a van who has the evil eye on you. Has pets. Hard worker, blue collar. Earth sign. Biker or bike. Working with your ex. So there could be like an earth sign working with your ex or something. And then we have business partner, trustworthy. And then at the park. Man with dark skin. So there could be like a business partner that is trustworthy. They could have darker skin. These all three came out together. Okay. That's interesting. So it says stalking your, okay, it says hoe cake wants their cake and eat it too. And then stalking your work. And then fake friend female. So there could be somebody here who's stalking your work and it's a fake female friend. This person could be pretending to be your friend. They could be a hoe cake, or they could have been dealing with a hoe cake. There could also be a hoe cake that's stalking your work. So this could be like an ex that you caught cheating or something. They're stalking you at work. And then you could also have a fake friend who's a female that's also stalking your work, okay? Because I feel like there's two different energies here, because that's why I was kind of quiet for a second. I'm seeing two. This is like this. It's like this, and it's like this. I'm not going to pull on this because there's already the backstabbing energy and then that snake energy. I feel like it's going to come out regardless in that extended. Oh, wow. This one's blank. That's funny. And then it says stalking your house. And then rat, monkey, dragon. So there could be somebody who's a rat, monkey, dragon stalking your house. And then we have business person. And then has no pets. And then quick shop, store. And then it says, if it ain't about the money, I ain't got time. So some of you guys could be like that. Like, you're not really dealing with people if they're not talking business. It says horse, tiger, dog. And then your dream showed you. Hates on your business. Okay, well, we know who the fuck this is. That was just too obvious. Hates on your business, past ex, first love, and then fire sign. So there's like a fire sign who's hating on your business. There's also something, though, about a childhood lover. So it says your first love. So maybe it's your first love and you're the fire sign. Okay, there's two different. I was trying to clarify that. So the one that's hating on your business is a past ex narcissist. Okay, it's not the first love. So some of you guys have a first love here. Either you're the fire sign or they're the fire sign. They are in your energy coming towards you, which I knew that because I've seen it in the thing before my notes. And then it says stalking your socials. So you got people that are stalking your social media. And it says lives in a bad area town. And they're renting. Has adult kids. Has adult kids, big baller, and then lives in a condo. So there could be somebody who lives in a condo. And then at the bottom it says past life lover, good energy, ox, rooster, snake. So those are just some signs of some people that could be in your energy. Let's get to the T, and then we're going to go to the extended. That song is going to be stuck in my head. Take me. Oh, look at that. Lazy bum, energy vampire. Okay, so what other T is coming towards them? Shark, take care. There will be material loss. You know, and I get, they're trying to save you from something happening to your car or your house. Or maybe it's already happened, but somebody wants to cause you, like, a loss. Have younger woman. So there could be a younger woman involved. That came out in last Friday's, I believe. And it says success, unsuccessful plans. You should accept valid criticism and in need of help or assistance or guidance. So there could be somebody who is trying to do something to you, but they're going to be unsuccessful. This could be somebody who's criticizing you. And then there's somebody here who needs help or assistance. Reconciliation. Somebody wants to reconcile with you. This person could be needing help or assistance. And then it says broken partnership or ring. And then we have January. And then it says strong emotion, passionate love or hate. And then increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goal. So there's somebody here who wants to reconcile with you, but they have like a love and a hate towards you. January, what is that? Aquarius, Capricorn energy. And then you will receive a gift. So somebody could be giving you a gift. Their birthday's in January. And then look, there goes a tortoise slowly but surely getting ahead. That was like that energy coming in with the treasure island and then the receiving a gift. So there's something slowly coming in towards you. And then it says new job or career. Yeah, like, so some of you who are worried about finances, that's coming in. Happiness and well-being. So it's going to make you very happy. And then disappointment in a friend or lover. Like I said, I feel like there's people around you who are like jealous of you or something. It could be friends, could be lovers. But there's somebody here who disappointed you. And then we have wealth and key. Successful outcome to your problems. Yeah, so we've seen earlier unsuccessful plans. And now all of a sudden you do have success. So if you're worried about that, don't. Damn, and then look, coins. So there is money coming. And then the dolphin keeps showing up. Financial gain coming from something you did in the past. See, that's, you know, like, I hate to be a broken record, but it's like when you put that good energy out there into the universe, it comes back to you. So a lot of times when you're getting some type of huge financial break or some type of blessing, it's because when you had the chance to do right by somebody and help somebody else, it'll come back to you. It's just like a return on an investment. You know, it's like planting seeds and investing into like a bank account, and then it grows and then it comes back to you. You get a return. So there's lots of financial blessings here I'm seeing. And then, yeah, discord among friends or family. So we're seeing twice now. Something about disappointment in a lover or a friend. And then again here. So, trouble, accusations. Yeah, there's some fuck shit coming here. So somebody could be trying to accuse you of something. And then it says great personal sorrow. Like this person's like crying about something. Accusing you of something. They're upset. Triumph over troubles or obstacles. And then peace and harmony. Okay. So I feel like there is somebody, like I said, that's why I keep hearing that song. It was like there was some type of war. You and somebody had like a huge, you know, falling out or something. And there was a lot of tears shed. And whatever that is, you guys are going to overcome it. Because you're going to see something from a higher perspective and there's going to be peace. Yeah, and then we have wedge. Someone is trying to come in between you and a friend or something you want. So there could have been somebody coming in between you and somebody, and you guys are going to overcome that. This card came out a lot for like months. And it says deep friendship with someone of the same sex. And then an emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. Wow. And you can't make it up. Marriage. So there's somebody who wants, you know, that's thinking about commitment with you long term. All of these just came out together. Okay. So, again, I feel like there's somebody who's, like, going to be upset or, like, gets jealous or something. Because it's like, someone will gossip about all your secrets. Pay attention to your finances. And then it says, a marriage will take place, either romantic or business. Chair empty. So I feel like you could have, like, left a business partner or another relationship. Okay, and whoever that person is, They're going to be like gossiping about you or something. They could be trying to sabotage you because it says pay attention to your finances. There's somebody you broke something off with, whether it was a business partner, lover, friend, or something that left. They're going to try to sabotage you. Okay? It's like they're going to try to come back, or like if you've already gotten rid of this person, they're going to try to come back so they can finish the job or do something. Okay? And then it says position of authority, and then birth or conception of a child or enterprise. So like you're starting something new here. And you see how both of these chairs look a lot alike? It's like somebody is leaving and then somebody's taking their place. There's also bells here. So, you know, like bells, you'll ring them to get rid of bad energy. You may need to be doing a spiritual cleanse. But you're starting something new. And I feel like this is going to cause haters here. I'm going to pull on this wedge and see who this is. Because there's something about like, this card is going to answer a lot of all this other shit too. Like somebody's leaving, somebody's gossiping. It's this individual. It's like they're trying to cause issues for you. Yeah, look, rat. Someone is working behind your back. Do not back down. And then a distant friend is thinking of you, an announcement. Okay, so there's somebody coming from, they could live at a distance, that you guys are going to make some type of an announcement, or this person is just going to show up. They're telling you not to back down from these energies that are trying to work against you. Like you could be making an announcement, or this person could be showing up. Yeah, happiness. See, there's going to be an announcement. Like you could have a friend who lives at a distance that comes in or something. But I see you getting like happiness coming in. You could be announcing this and they're telling you not to back down. But you have people who have been working behind your back to sabotage you. And they're telling you not to give into their bullshit. Yeah, a rooster, a cocky person you should not cross. And then desk. So there could be somebody at your work who was very arrogant, cocky, trying to sabotage you, and then getting together with friends. A lot of friends, family. Yeah, look, affairs with your family. And then dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. And then good luck. And then love at the bottom. And then a man with dark hair. So there's two of them. Spiritual enlightenment. So there's some type of lover coming in who has dark hair or skin. This person can be very spiritual. I feel like there's two different energies that are coming towards you, like in love. Yeah, look, money path again, and then April. So there's something about an Aries or a Taurus that's coming toward you. There is so much money in y'all's reading. It ain't even funny. And then that love keeps showing up down there. And then it says pay attention to your health, but it's in the reverse. So if you guys are having like health problems, that's leaving you. Look at this shit. Oh my God. Look at this shit. Love is still down there. And then look, I told you, those of you who are thinking you have like a financial pinch going on, don't worry about it. You're getting some type of good luck at just like the last second. But this is that serendipity. We see it twice now. Okay, I'm going to pull on that. We need to see what that serendipity energy is. Because that's twice now. And then we have two different people here coming towards you. I feel like these are like love interest. One of them is very spiritual. This is the one that's the Aries or the Taurus energy. This one's somebody else. I'm trying to see what all I have to pull. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. plus ancestor message, plus business. I mean, I don't want to overdo myself. I already do. Sometimes my extendeds always tell you like 2-3 hours long. So I think the people who buy them, because I put a lot of energy into those for y'all. Yeah, beware of self-delusion. Some of y'all could be dealing with a dragon in Chinese astrology. And then it says danger, especially in money matters. Yeah, some of you guys need to be careful because, yeah, dagger. You could think that like people are for you and you're being fucking delusional. They're not. They're out to get something from you. So be careful about that. Who you allow into your life. And then it says misunderstanding. There could have been somebody you had a misunderstanding with, yeah, like in a love relationship, and it caused like a huge change of events in your life. Man, you can't make this up. Look at these 3 cards that just fucking came out. Successful Tower, success with foundation, successful foundation with effort, so that's good. Keep your life in balance, and then plenty of material things. So it's like, if you've been worried about money, finances, that is coming in. There's like a change for the better here. But again, you can see all the energies of like rat working behind your back, the fucking shark, this bear. Like there's people who are not happy for you that are trying to stab you in the back, which we're gonna pull on that. So this is gonna be a really good extended because it's gonna be talking about 2 different energies that are out to get you. Somebody who wants to marry your ass, what this serendipity is. Who's trying to cause fuck shit between you and people. And then the lovers there. So there's going to be a lot of juicy info there. I'm going to go ahead and go there. And then we have also that rooster. There's somebody arrogant here that's trying to, I think, work against you at your work. Let me just pull a few on that and then I'm going to go the extended. Let's just see who the hell this is trying to sabotage your work. Or who the rooster is. Who's the rooster? Wheel of Fortune reverse. Some type of karmic. Scorpio. Queen of Cups reverse. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. 9 of Pentacles reverse. Virgo. Taurus. Double Capricorn. This is somebody who's having they're losing hope. So somebody's not doing good financially in their job or whatever the hell they do. So they want to sabotage you. They don't want people to love you either. This is somebody who's very jealous of you, and I feel like it's a feminine energy. They want you to have bad fortune with the Wheel of Fortune reverse. Oh, they're also casting spells on you for bad health. They want you to have worry, anxiety, and they've been watching you. So this is somebody who's watching you. Yeah, they do not want you fucking happy. Double Leo energy. This is somebody, yeah, 6 of Wands reverse. This is somebody, and they're also looking into you. So this is somebody who's in competition with you. And they're trying to sabotage you. They're jealous of your work. They're jealous of like people liking you. They don't want you happy. They want you to lose finances with the Sun and the Wheel of Fortune reverse. There's also something about trying to cause you an accident. So be careful about that. They did something. And then they're waiting on it. So they could have been trying to cast spells on you or something. And then they're waiting to see if it worked. Yeah, fucking devil energy. Capricorn again. Yeah, 9 of Wands, the Tower. You're fucking protected. You're too protected. Because the 9 of Wands, that's you being protected. And then the Tower. So whatever tower they were trying to cause you, it's not going to work. Yeah, the spirits rejected their ass. So they got rejected by the spirits. Yeah, look. Again, trying to cause you an illusion. Yeah, Star reverse, hoping you would fall. And that you would move on. Yeah, Temperance reverse. This person's losing their patience because whatever bullshit they're doing is not working. But this person wanted to get you off balance. Bitter bitch. This is a bitter ass bitch. This person also, some of you guys, this could also be in your family. This could also be like an ex of like one of your lovers or something too. Yeah, look. They wanted you to like walk away. So some of you guys, this is like a third party. Was like attacking your business, your love life, your health. Or this is like a business rival who's attacking your love life, your finances, all kinds of shit, trying to send out spiritual work, and it's all going back to their ass. So this person's probably going to start experiencing a bunch of fucking crazy shit in their life. Oh yeah, they're facing to be in fear and regret for doing this. They're going to be kicking themselves in the ass, like thinking like, damn, I should not have done this black magic, this voodoo, this witchcraft, whatever the hell they did. Because it's all going back to them. It's like a return to sender. Because I see when the Four of Cups came out, the spirits rejected them. They're like, nope. People got to fucking understand, just because you're jealous of somebody, that's, the spirits are not going to send spell work to people just because you have insecurities, folks. You know, like when ancestors and guides, angels, shit like that step in, it's because they're fiercely protecting you from something. They're not just sending out, you know, going to go protect you because you have an insecurity because you're a jealous bitch or a jealous hoe cake. You know, it's not always females who did this. So it's like they got rejected. They tried to put work on you, and then when the spirits come, they're like, no. Like there's shit that you just can't do that. So there's karmic laws here in the spiritual realms. Yeah, they were offering shit up to deities, and the deities don't even fucking like them. Yeah, and now they're fixing to be very burdened. They could be fixing to have to move. They could be getting evicted. All kinds of crazy shit. Like, yeah, 10 of Pentacles, they're going to lose finances. Yeah. They're going to be very emotional, too. They could have, like, a lover that turns against them or something. They could have even had somebody who was living with them leave their ass. If they thought they had some type of, like, successful offer, that person leaves them. Yeah, they're losing a lot of spiritual protection here, too. They were targeting your work. They were targeting your work. Whoever this is. They were targeting your work. It's all going back to them. Okay, for some of you guys, this is also like an ex-narcissist. Because, so there's different people who are after you, like competitors in business, and then like narcissists. There's also somebody who is really bitter and shit because they had somebody who left them, and instead of like working on themselves, they just go around attacking people they're fucking jealous of. So it's like this person could have had like a lover leave them, and so they're real bitter and bitchy, and you know, and so instead of healing and working on themselves, they go and attack people they're jealous of. Because the Queen of Wands is somebody who's like a go-getter. They manifest. They're good looking, and so whoever this is jealous of you. And they had somebody who like dogged them out and left them. And so now they're like mad at the fucking world, and they're taking it out on anybody that they're insecure and jealous about. But I have the vice versa tarot, which I was going to use in this reading, but I didn't because there's naked people in there. So I'll probably use that deck in the extended. But they kept showing me a vision of the Eight of Wands in that, and which is in that deck, whatever you put out is coming back to you. So if you're somebody who put out a bunch of dirty shit into the atmosphere, that shit's coming back to you. Now, if you're somebody who's been putting good shit, that's coming back to you. But some of you guys have somebody here, could be another fire sign, who put out a bunch of dirty shit to you, and it's coming right back to their ass. Whatever they did to you, said about you, tried to do to you, is fixing to hit their ass. Okay? Eight of Wands reversed. That's what's in that vice versa tarot. It's karma. Hold on, there's something else. Ooh, some of these people are going to cross over. Yeah, from like a bad health issue. Yeah, because see, I'm telling you, there's a spirit here who's really pissed. There was a spirit who was like turned on whoever did this. Like they're riding on this person like, oh, okay, well, this is fair. So somebody could have been sending you like death magic, trying to get you sick health wise, targeting your family or something, trying to get you to have bad health. They did something to send you death magic. And the universe is like really pissed. You got ancestors, you got guides. I think their own guides are going to turn on them. There's karmic laws. This is karma. There's shit you do and you don't do. And that's some shit you don't do. Ooh. Unfortunately, if this person has any... I'm not even going to mention it because I don't even want to put it out in the atmosphere. But there's also somebody from your past who was wishing you to be offed. And in some of these cases, these people who were sending you this shit, it's not going to hit them. It's going to hit people close to them. Look, I put that shit back in and it just flew back out. Fuck around and find out. Yep. See, these are the spirits. You see how they were trying to decide? And they're like, nope. There's something here about a kid. I'm telling you. You got to be fucking careful when you're doing dirty shit in the spirit realm. I'm telling you, go research it. I've seen stories where you'll see these people who are casting all this shit out. And instead of it hitting them, it hits... yeah. But look, there's a spirit here who's pissed. There was somebody who was really pissed at you, jealous of you, insecure about you for no fucking reason, and was sending you all kinds of weird shit. Okay? And they're about to fuck around and find out. Because whoever these spirits are, they weighed their fucking options on how they're fixing to hit this person. They're like, wait a minute. Look, they looked into it. They're looking into it. There's the eagle. Those are the guides. And then they're fucking fixing to send it out. Some of you guys may hear like a raven or a crow just go fucking crazy in the sky the next few days. That's a warning shot to whoever did this to you. You're going to hear about it. These people, whoever did this, sent that shit out to you, they're fucked. Yep, didn't work. Their work didn't work. Yep, could have been a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn who did this. Devil. They were working with the devil. So you got somebody here who was sending out dark shit and they was praying to the devil and to demons. Anytime you pray anything bad on anybody, you're not praying to God. You're praying to the devil. Devil don't give a fuck about you folks. That's a message for somebody. I try to tell you this shit not to be harsh, but to teach you. Okay? They don't care about you. They hate you. So I try to always tell people, don't send out that work. Don't be stupid. And then you got people like on TikTok sharing all this stupid shit. How to hex somebody, how to curse somebody, how to do this. No, you better let God do his job. Because if you get involved with them demons, you're going to see what happens. It always backfires, okay? And I'm telling you this out of love and out of experience because I've never done it, but I know it. Because I've seen what happens to those people. It's horrible. Don't work with that type of shit, okay? Always let God handle things. He knows what he's doing. And when you take it out of God's hands and you put it into your hands, he's like, okay, well, I'm going to let you deal with it then. And you're not going to like the outcome, okay? I'm not telling you that to be mean. I'm telling you that to save you. Because maybe there's somebody watching who was done dirty and has thought about doing that type of work. No, don't do that. Let God. He's way more gangster than you can ever be. I promise you. Those people will get what's coming to them. Okay, so let me roll some dice. And then we're going to go. to the extended because I got a lot more blabbing to do there. Okay, 11 is set. Wow, look at this shit. Holy shit. Look at that shit. Damn. 11, 11, 11, 7, 7, 7. Those are doorways too. Those 11s are doorways. Somebody opened up some fucking doorways. 7s is occult spiritual knowledge too. Damn. So I just pray the doors that were open were good and not bad. A lot of you guys are getting a lot of change coming, a lot of blessings coming. I've seen so much money in your reading. I've seen the serendipity twice. Somebody wants to marry you. You know, this right here together is the Four of Wands. That's stability. That's somebody that wants to live with you, marry you. The 777 is you guys getting divine revelation, getting divine knowledge. There's something about me witnessing whatever that was in the sky. It's like a lot of you are going to start seeing and hearing things that are like, you know, very spiritual. You may not understand them, but you will. But there's an awakening here. And it's knowledge. So a lot of you are getting like spiritual knowledge. But damn. 3 11s and 3 7s. I don't know if I've seen that in a long time. Or ever. I've seen the 777 a lot. But the 11 11 11. That's a huge energy of like soulmates coming together too. Because if you put those together, that's a 6. That's home. And then the 7s together, that's a 3. So that's also like the, you know, like a family, you know, mother, father, child, or whatever. It's like, but spiritual knowledge, there is doors that were open though too. Those 11 are doors. Those 11s is also the visionary. There could also been some chaos magic that was sent to you. Because 11 is very emotional and chaotic, accident prone, shit like that. So somebody could have tried to send you some chaos magic. They didn't know what the fuck they were doing. They're about to get the 10 of Swords. And there's a child energy. So I pray to God that like I said, I don't even want to mention it. But people you got to be careful when you're doing stupid shit like that. I try to warn people about that shit. And it's so prevalent now. Like I said, on social media, they try to make that shit look cool. It's not. Leo, Aries, Taurus, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Pisces, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Virgo, Aries, Gemini, Taurus. Those could be some energies that are coming towards you, okay? Love you guys. See you in the extended.